Yes, now I am back with a new video about EDH again and art. This is Kenrith, the Returned King. He has a crap load of abilities and colors, which is why he becomes a 5-color commander, even though he's technically just white in his casting cost. I opened this in some booster some months ago, and I put him away, and I ran into the need to create a 5-color EDH again. I have a certain uh, obsession about 5-color. Um, this is a control deck that I usually just call Kenrith Control. Um, it has your normal set of just sweepers and counter spells. Like it might not look like much, but it's a really nice counter spell. Counters a spell and draws a card. It's a bit expensive, but at 5 mana, but it works. Uh, it has another rather cute old art from Ursa Saga with a flavor text by Barin. Time flows like a river. In Tolaria, we practice the art of building dams. I like this. It sort of gives a feeling. If you don't know, Barin is an old Tolarian archmage. He worked with Urza, and Urza is a very special dude. He shows up on some cards, and when you put them together, eventually you can actually have Urza Planeswalker, one of the absolutely strongest Planeswalkers in the game and in the lore. Uh, I opened this. I actually opened both at separate times. So no one else but me has owned and played with this particular Urza. I show this because I want to show not just decks in general, but how the thought and the pleasure, how it can all go together when you brew and you create and you design your own decks. Because I am not necessarily a hater of. This is Ursa's Silex, by the way. I feel that it is something to be proud of when you can actually play your own decks. Of course, you may net deck if you like, but I'm not impressed. This is Jacob Hawken, Inspector, special art. He looks very surprised, almost like opening the fridge and finding that you don't have any food. And on the back side, this is who ate all the food. No. It's a very neat card if you can maintain board control. Uh, I have some other ways of cheesing. You can just continue playing the game forever, and you can stop your opponents from playing forever by just removing their graveyard. So these two together are very, very nice. Again, something for the art. I mean, it's not a superb, awesome art. It's just a drawing. I think it's a bit old, but it feels good. It's 5 mana, very neat effect, and Barin again. Barin. I like to have some kind of connection between the arts and flavor texts. Once and Future, not a particularly special card in any sense, but I think we all know the feeling of just dreaming away into the clouds. I find myself always looking into the clouds. Furthermore, some red cards that really tell stories. I feel that they are very strong in their stories. I mean, she's even the god of storytelling, and this is a special art of her. I think it's a bit better than the normal art from Kaldheim. Valakut Awakening even has a very cool second page. I can hear the echo of their hammers, long stilled. It gets, kind of like maybe this is before and this is after. Maybe someone is going back here to work here now at the Stoneforge. I can just dream myself away into these cards. I love it. Obviously, Snapcaster Mage, very very nice, with some extension art that I picked up in Rome once. Very very beautiful. And here we have some of the win cons. Fractured Identity plus Transcendence, a very strange function. If you have less than 20 life when you play Transcendence, you don't die. And if you can immediately then, or at least soon, play Fractured Identity on your Transcendence, you might actually kill everyone else at the game, because they get a copy of Transcendence and then you just auto die. Another way to win the game is to play Mirror Pool on a kicked Maddening Cacophony and almost mill out like what 75% of everyone else's deck. You will not kill them, but hopefully maybe you can finish them off with a Fractured Sanity. Yes, that's this deck. I've played it a bit. In comparison to the Bant Enchantress deck that I've also played, I haven't played these a lot at Magic Commander nights. It's obviously not the most social deck. I often play these kinds of decks to get to be the to be the arch enemy, but that can also be entertaining in its own right. Play games and build and brew with your own mind and your own personality. That will help to post the soul.